I wasn't expecting you.
Change of plan, my dear Ada.
Change of plan.
Is everything okay, Leopold? You look sad.
Yeah, no, everything's fine. Just, a bit overwhelmed with work, that's all.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Bit too observant. Might have to take a look at that in the next software patch.
It's almost as if she knew I felt guilty.
Don't be silly, Fitz. Ada can't differentiate.
I know what you're doing, Doctor. You came here to end my life.
Well, that's not true, Ada. We simply wanted to make a few upgrades, that's all. What the bloody hell?
I made a few upgrades of my own.
Hey YouTubers, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is coming back next week. There's a whole bunch of stuff that's going on that they changed, is going on with Doctor Strange in the movies, so let's break it down. There is a new Hulkbuster giveaway that's starting now for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos. All you have to do to enter is be a subscriber and leave a Marvel-related comment on this video. Be sure to click that bell to enable alerts so that you don't miss anything. So I know it seems like shit just got real and she's turning into Ultron, but really what's going on here, let's do like top 10. Number 10, they are passing the torch from Ghost Rider to life model decoys for like the story arc, the back half of the season. If you're behind the last couple of episodes, they've slowly been ramping up Ada's plot. Like she's slowly becoming a bigger and bigger thing. Remember at the beginning of the season, they just teased her like, oh my God, there's a life model decoy, and she's hilariously inappropriate. She just says really awkward things and it's funny. So number 9, the Darkhold plot became a big thing with the Ghost Rider character. This mystery book that was a bit of a MacGuffin. It was really dangerous. People read from it and went crazy. The human mind couldn't handle it. So number 8, they had Ada read it because her computer brain was just capable of processing so much more information. So the joke about this is when they were realizing that a human mind couldn't handle the Darkhold, Agent May is the one who insists that Ada read it so that they can find a way to defeat Eli Morrow. Dr. Radcliffe shaking his head no, no, no. So number 7, the big reveal is that May is a life model decoy. She totally could have read the book herself. But even though Ada seems like she's gained this crazy power from reading the Darkhold, number 7, she actually seems like she swapped in life model decoy May a long time ago. So if you remember, way back to episode 4, that was the last time we can confirm we saw human May being treated by Ada. Because at the end of the last episode, they did the big reveal where she was keeping May locked up in that little life model decoy closet. In the fake May was with Coulson saying, I'm right where I need to be. Like it's meant to be this really touching moment, but you hear this scary music in the background like, oh my God, what's their plan? Is this going to be like a bunch of Cylon-style Ultron replicants? But whatever this has to do with the Darkhold, it was all set in motion before Ada read the Darkhold. So she had been planning this whole time. So number 6, the Darkhold brain. We don't actually know if Ada has installed that yet, but basically what it seems like it is it's something to free herself from outside control. Like if you've ever heard of the idea of an air-gapped computer, it's a computer that's never been connected to the internet, so it's like a self-contained system. It seems like that was the reason that Ada built that special brain for herself, but it might also do some really special stuff too, because it's basically made of dark matter. Like she built the gateway that allowed Coulson and Fitz to come back from the dark dimension. They've been really careful about what they call that other place too. It's basically hell, as Ghost Rider explains it. Like the spirit of vengeance inside Ghost Rider tells them, I am not going back there. So wherever it is, whatever they're going to call it, it really is Marvel's version of hell. So we're getting into prime Mephisto stuff that kind of bleeds into Doctor Strange, Dormammu, Dark Dimension stuff too. Because number 5, creating something from nothing. That was Eli Morrow's big thing. Like, look, I can create matter out of nothing. And Fitz and like pretty much every other scientist on the TV show was like, that's bullshit. You can't create something out of nothing. That energy has to come from somewhere, so if you remember the Zealots from Doctor Strange, they drew energy from other dimensions to power their spells, and when they drew from the dark dimension, it was like extra powerful energy. So number 4, the follow-up question, what about Ghost Rider and Eli Morrow at the end of the season? Like Blaze of Glory style, Ghost Rider goes out like a champ and is basically trying to take Eli Morrow back to hell, take him back to this other dimension where all this mystery energy is coming from. So technically it is another dimension, but we can just call it hell for all intents and purposes, just because that's what the spirit of vengeance inside Ghost Rider was calling it. So when they say that the show is moving its focus to life model decoys, that doesn't mean that Ghost Rider's never coming back. That just means that he's trapped in hell right now. He will definitely come back by the end of the season in some big moment. But the question is will we actually get to see what's going on in hell? Because, going over to like the Thor comics, there was a period of time where Thor was trapped in the Asgardian version of hell, Hel, hell, at the mercy of Hela. But as you can imagine, being at the mercy of the devil, it's just like endless torture, both psychological and physical, killing you every day, then bringing you back to life so that she can torture you and kill you again over and over and over. They actually did that on Westworld. I've died millions of times. I'm great at it. So there just seems like there's a lot of like AI stuff going on in pop culture right now. You have AI robots gone crazy on Westworld. Now you have AI robots on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. gone crazy. But number 3, don't forget the other big storyline is the new mystery inhuman that Jeffrey Mace, the Patriot, was making this deal behind the scenes to try and take care of. So all we know is that the government official that has been blackmailing Jeffrey Mace knows who this person is, and it seems like a fairly high-ranking or a wealthy person, a person of importance that they're trying to hide the identity of. And even though they've kind of dropped the Inhuman storyline on Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., the big runner was rights for Inhumans. Like, we deserve all of the same treatment as regular people. So they're like this underclass of citizens right now in the world. So I'm guessing that storyline is where it's going to loop back around and grab this new mystery Inhuman. Because Jeffrey Mace went public on TV and said, I'm an Inhuman. They put me in charge of S.H.I.E.L.D. because I'm trustworthy. His big deal is trust, even though he's been very not trustworthy this season so far. But just remember that even though it doesn't seem like it's a big deal, there will be more Inhuman stuff happening later via this new mystery Inhuman. So number 2, Jeffrey Mace, the Patriot. He's an Inhuman, strength on par with Captain America, as if he were to have the super soldier serum. The big wink here is that way back in the classic Captain America comics, the Patriot wielded the mantle of Captain America and the shield for a period of time. So everyone's asking will you get to wield the shield? So Jason O'Mara, the voice of Batman, the guy who's playing Jeffrey Mace on the TV show, I love that Batman is the director of S.H.I.E.L.D. right now. Like at the end of Civil War, Captain America leaves the shield behind, so nobody is wielding the shield right now. So if Patriot was such a big character, they chose him for a reason on the TV show and turned him into an Inhuman. It's like a slight change from the comics. The Patriot is not an Inhuman in the comics. They just want him to seem like a Captain America type character. So I think that means that he will eventually wield Captain America's shield, whether or not it's like the energy shield that Coulson has or the actual physical Captain America shield. But the number one big thing, though, is in actually finding out what is the intelligence behind this other dimension. So everybody's wondering, does that mean that Mephisto is eventually going to come on the TV show? Because it gets really confusing when you talk about who has the TV rights, who has the movie rights for different characters. Technically, Mephisto appeared for the first time during a Silver Surfer comic. That's a Fox character, but that's the movies, not the TV shows. Marvel actually still has the rights for X-Men on TV, which is a really weird situation. So let me know in the comments, what are you most hype about for the back half of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., life model decoys, or really finding who's controlling this other dark dimension that the Ghost Rider Spirit of Vengeance is so afraid of? But just a reminder, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is back next week, so I will do an episode video. But what's going to happen is at the end of the month, when all the DC shows come back, there's going to be a log jam of videos because Legends of Tomorrow is moving to Tuesday nights. So I've got a whole bunch of videos that I'll have to try and do within a really small span of time. So some of it is going to have to get pushed a little bit to Thursdays. So you guys will like this. What I'm going to do, because I've been doing the Spider-Man giveaway, is I'm actually going to do a Hulkbuster giveaway for Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. just for the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. videos. So be sure to look out for that when I post it next Tuesday. But I'll go ahead and start it now, so I'll announce the winner in that first Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. video. But up next tonight, I got some new Flash Season 3 postings, so that should be up in a little while. While you guys wait for that to post, you can click here to learn all about the Doctor Strange team-up in Thor Ragnarok, and you can click here to learn about all the crazy stuff that's coming up. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Let's high five. I'll see you guys tonight.